Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I would like to talk to you guys about something that's really important that doesn't get addressed enough here in the fitness community or in the athletic world, at least on the YouTube end. So it's something I want to talk about a little bit. And it's something that I have some personal firsthand experience with, which I alluded to in another video. And it's something like you see with people, some of the popular people like Chris Jones. You know, he has Denise now, and she's very supportive of what he does. And she cooks for him, and the way that she cooks for him always seems to fit into whatever sort of meal plan he's doing at the time. And that is that it is so important that when you have a partner in your life, and it doesn't matter whether you're someone just a regular fitness enthusiast, a competitive athlete, whether you're involved in physique side stuff, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, it is important that whoever your romantic partner is in your life understand what you do and that they be supportive of what you do without jealousy of either the way that you look from it, that you might look from it, the attention that you might get from it, or the time that it takes away from them. And that's something that when you guys or girls are looking for relationships, and this is fitness or athleticism is in some way part of your lifestyle, that you find people who are going to be okay with that they can work with it. And the reality is that's one reason there are a lot of women out there who won't seriously date guys who are athletes or bodybuilders or other things because they know already that they can't deal with it. Now they would justify that in their head that the people are condescending jerks, and they might be, but many of them aren't. Many of them are not narcissists and things, but those women understand deep down that they can't deal with that lifestyle, and so therefore they won't really give them a chance or get seriously involved. And that's okay, because if that's their viewpoint, you really ideally don't want to be with those people. And I myself have had a long-term relationship with someone who was very, very insecure about what I did and really worked really hard in a lot of ways. It wasn't necessarily intentional. It was oftentimes subconscious, but there were a lot of cases of it being intentional. That person always trying to sabotage my diet in any way that they could. And I don't resent them for it, but looking back in retrospect, it was absolutely a massive factor for me. It made things twice as difficult to get done. Whereas now I'm with somebody who is very, very supportive of what I do, and they actually get on me if they see me tempted to do something that they know isn't going to be allowed on my diet, that's going to make things more difficult. They'll actually say something. And with that individual, with what I do, it influences her positively, because then she wants to work on her own fitness more and get in better shape and train harder and eat better. And so that's what you should be looking for in any sort of relationship. You need to make sure that you're not involved with people who can't deal with those things. And the unfortunate fact is a lot of you may already be with someone and you decide to get into a fitness lifestyle. And if that person isn't influenced positively by it and it makes them insecure, it's going to be possibly a factor that breaks apart your relationship over time. But that isn't necessarily a bad thing, because if you are working on actively improving yourself and your fitness or athleticism or whatever it is that you are trying to improve about yourself in a positive direction, and you're with someone who can't handle that and they don't want to make positive changes to their own life, and even worse, they don't want you to make positive changes to your own life, well, there you go. That's a sign that that's someone that you really weren't meant to be with in the long term, because they're not compatible with your overall well-being as a person. So it's just something that people need to consider, something they need to weigh out when they are looking for prospective partners, or they are looking at the nature of the way a relationship is going, because it very much directly influences your ability to eat and train and live the lifestyle that you might want to live, whether your goals are just health and fitness or there's some sort of competitive endeavor. You need to be with a person whose life and their viewpoints and their view of you and your relationship is compatible with those goals. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.